everybody, I'm Hope Girl.
And this is Devon.
And we're here from Fix the World Morocco. And in this video, we're going to be talking about structured water and why it's so good for you.
Absolutely.
So we've done a little bit of research, and we just wanted to share some technical definitions and just bring you into the amazing world of structured water so that you can understand how using structured water in your life can really help to benefit your health and so many other things. So, structured water is a molecular arrangement of water molecules that exists when water is near hydrophilic, water-loving surfaces. Much like ice, water molecules join together in hexagonally structured single-layer sheets. But unlike ice, however, the sheets are flexible and move independently as they are not glued together by protons. The majority of the water in your body is structured water, as your bodily tissues are hydrophilic.
Yep.
So, what does that mean?
Okay, so structured water is water that is in a more energetic form.
Right, so it's energized water.
It is energized water.
It has more like energy, life force energy in it when it's structured a certain way.
And our bodies naturally contain this structured water within ourselves.
Now, the other interesting thing about structured water is if you're thinking about nature, if you have something like rainwater that falls down on the top of a mountain, and it goes through the top of the mountain, and it goes through all of the forest and all of the earth, and it's moving through rocks and dirt and tree roots and streams, and it gets all the way down to the bottom of the mountain. After it's gone through all those different elementals, that process naturally is structuring the water. And that's why spring water is so good for you when it's structured, and that's also why you have more life in water and bodies of water that has something flowing in and out of it, and why when you have stagnant water, that's when you tend to get a lot of death and decay and like bugs and mosquitoes and that type of thing in like stagnant ponds are really not great. So structured water has a lot of more energy and life force in it. But let's get more into the science behind this, because let's talk about vortexes. Right, and like a tornado, a vortex structure. When you actually spin water around, so how does vortexing in general create structured water? So in a properly designed vortex, some water molecules disassociate into hydrogen and oxygen. So the vortex motion makes it split off a certain way.
That's right.
Right? And then this newly created oxygen and any oxygen already dissolved in the water is mixed up uniformly. Oxygen itself is a hydrophilic element. Hexagonal sheets of structured water grow outward from the oxygen layer by layer.
That's right.
So, we're talking about vortexes, and we're talking about these patterns, these energy patterns that happen.
Absolutely.
Now, we're going to tell you a little bit about our Orgonite for just a second here.
All right.
Because the Orgonite, the energy that comes from our Orgonite, and we've shaped it into a flat, pretty charging plate. When you put a glass of water on top of this charging plate, the energy that comes off of the Orgonite plate actually forms a vortex and a structure in the water, and when you freeze it, you can capture that structure in ice. So that's called the ice test, and we're going to put up some amazing pictures of our ice test so that you can see
ice test. Absolutely
with your own eyes how amazing the vortex fields are. Now, what you're looking at here is a picture or a video of a glass. We had a jar of water, plain water, right? Or was it distilled?
It was distilled water.
We used distilled water just to get the purity, right? So
that's right.
Nice, pure distilled water in a glass jar in our freezer, like right in our refrigerator freezer, on top of a charging plate.
Yeah.
And what that created was this vortex of energy that you can see in the formation of the ice crystals. Now, what you're looking at with those beautiful spikes that go out, that's not found in normal freezers.
No.
You only get that kind of design in the water when you have Orgonite present.
That's right.
And it's one of our favorite tests so that you can see with your own eyes the kind of energy field that Orgonite creates around things like water.
That's right. Orgonite has that vortex field, has that scalar torsion field coming off of the material, so that when we do an ice test, that field is represented by the ice as it freezes. It changes the bonds
Yep.
of the ice.
So let's talk about structured water. Like, what would be the difference in your life if you decided to start structuring all of the water that you drink? So if you have a device such as an Orgonite charging plate that will structure the water for you, and you can see that it's being structured when you do a test like an ice test, you're structuring that water. So you're energizing
Yes.
the water. What kind of a difference would that make?
Okay. Well, most of this research into structured water is pioneered by someone by the name of Dr. Polak, and you can find his book of the fourth phase of water. Now, his research has basically concluded that structured water is energized water. It's like it's charged. So when you drink this water, the structured water that's in your body, that's in your cells, gets replenished with this energy.
So it's like recharging a battery.
Exactly.
And your body is essentially one big liquid battery.
That's right. Yeah.
So you're refilling the charge in your body. So when you drink structured water, you just have more energy.
That's right.
Yeah. It's really as simple as that. You have more energy, you feel better, and you know, the water that we drink is so important. I mean, look at how much money we spend on water filters and bottled water
Yes.
and all these other things about water, and you're always hearing to drink lots and lots of water. Well, we're saying drink lots and lots of structured water because
Yes.
it really does make all the difference. So we always put, and the way that you use it, that you would use something like this,
Yes.
is you just simply sit a glass on top
of this.
of that. Some people wanted to put it inside of their water filters.
We don't recommend you take any of these products and put it inside the actual
You don't need
container
to.
with
You
the water
don't
in
need
it.
to. So what you need to know is that the vortex, the energy field that's created from these, it travels through things like metal and glass.
Metal, glass,
Right?
ceramics.
So,
Yes.
so basically, just sit your water
On top of
it.
this.
It's really that simple. And how long? How long should they keep their water there?
Within 45 minutes,
45 minutes.
that's
is all
when the
it
effect
takes.
starts to take place.
Yeah, so about 45 minutes is the effect. I guess if you sat it on there longer, probably
Yeah.
better,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, just-
What we do is we sit, we have water, we drink all different kinds of water. Sometimes we drink a lot of distilled water.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we drink mineral water because we're very lucky to have a really great water source here and, filtered water. But we'll take a big jug of water, sit it on top of the charging plate overnight, and
Yeah.
then the next morning we have structured, filtered water, and
Yes.
it's beautiful. then
And
drink
all
it
of this
day.
is done passively.
Yeah.
It's because of the conditions in the environment. Orgonite takes these fields and turns it into something that is life-giving energy.
Right, and this is just one of the uses for our Orgonite charge plates. They're very versatile, and there's many different things you can do with them. So
Yeah.
structuring your water is one, and in another video, we will show you how you can use them for many other things, like how to preserve food or put on under your pillow. So they're very versatile. And we do sell them in sets, so you can buy one charge plate or you can get 2 charge plates. We ship them all over the world. So thanks so much for watching. We hope this was helpful.
Thank you.
And we will see you next time on Fix the World Morocco.
Bye, everyone.